You are 8 people.
Versus one book.
Versus one book. No. You're 8 people. You can either take 2 cars or like a huge SUV Escalade like thing. It's up to you guys. The more cars, the more people need to make driving rolls.
Okay. I would say do the rolls.
You want 2 cars?
Divide and conquer, sure. I think having 2 cars is useful in case one blows up.
Yeah.
Let's have backup car.
Where you are 8 people, so 4 in each. I'm gonna make this really fucking easy. Victor, Darius, Naomi, and Alex is in 1.
Okay.
The rest in the front car, I think.
Yeah.
Killjoy, are you driving, or is Vaughn driving?
I'd like to drive, please.
I was gonna say, I think it'll be Vaughn. Yeah.
I think Vaughn's got this.
Do the roll.
I have a semi-serious question. Where is Gabriel?
That's a good question.
Is he?
We just need to figure that out because he's also heavy-handed, if you know what I mean.
Are you gonna swing by the bar? It's in the opposite direction.
I could teleport with Victor though. Like, hey, what up? Let's go.
I could do a quick check.
Yeah, let's do that.
Premonition.
Do the roll.
I would also like to get out of La Sombra at least aware of what we're doing, if that's possible.
Maren?
Yeah.
She is.
Okay, good.
She's just staying behind, as ordered.
I got 3
Perfect.
successes.
I have this lingering memory in my mind that Gabriel was kind of against doing this, but maybe I'm wrong.
No,
remembering that
you're
wrong.
absolutely right.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought he was just like, yeah, they're not in London. I don't care.
Right. Exactly.
Well,
That's pretty much it.
He was told to attend, but Bruja. He might be there. You don't know. But JK, this is not the present. This is the future. You see Gabriel in his bar. He's the only clear figure in here. You see 3 individuals around him, sitting scattered in the bar area. You can't see their faces or anything like that. It's more the contour or the outline of them. One of them you recognize. She's Nemesis. Simply from the way she moves and the way she, is really. She has a certain aura about her. But the 2 others you don't recognize. You see one of them, he's wearing a fedora, you think? And he's polishing a very, very, very large rifle. But your senses come back to the present.
He's gonna have a meeting with Nemesis at some point. That's all I can garner.
Interesting.
Oh, that just makes me all kinds of comfortable.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Some feeling.
It's fine.
We are driving northeast out of London towards Blackmore. And at some point, the front car, you're stopped by a roadblock. Normal police, nothing heavy armored or anything, but you're obviously pull over to get through the blockade. Roll down the side window where Adrian is sitting. She simply looks at the officer in charge and shows a badge of some kind. Where the officer says, "Fine, they can go through." He steps back from the car. and you drive, well, further out of London and towards smaller roads with more forest areas on each side. It's incredibly dark out here in the country before you get to the village of Blackmore. All of you need to do a wits and awareness. Vaughn, you already made the drive. You want to keep it at 2. Nothing crazy is happening, but
Do I go again, or is this like a willpower thing?
it's a willpower thing if you want more successes on the road. Right now, you're driving fine. I mean, there's nothing. You're not in a car chase or anything.
Something tells me I'm gonna need my willpower tonight, so I'm gonna hold off.
Oh, Vaughn.
Getting them out now. Getting them out now. That's what I'm talking about.
Because you are in the front car. Yeah, you are. You're.
And I'll have my see in darkness eyes on as well.
Well, you drive through a heavy forested area. It's only one lane on each side. It's not a large road. But you see something large running towards you guys. Alex, you hear a hoot.
Our signal.
So you guys are the only one who can react right now. You're in one car each.
Yeah.
So if your reaction is to warn the rest, then that is that. If it's something else, then yeah, it's up to you guys.
So, yeah. If it's coming down like straight towards us, a narrow lane, is there any way for the car to avoid it?
Well, it depends on Vaughn.
I was gonna say, can Killjoy wrench the steering wheel and shout like, "Ooh!" Yeah.
I have a specialty in evasion drive. Would that be useful here?
Please.
And roll an extra die, and because Killjoy is helping, that will be 2 extra die.
So in total, 2 extra die.
Yeah, you can just willpower reroll 2 of them without actually withdrawing the willpower.
Oh, I got you. 5 successes.
I meant for the previous roll.
Oh, for the previous roll. Oh,
Just reroll 2.
reroll 2. So we're talking about 2 in total so far, and then 2. So 2 plus 0. 2 total.
2. That's the front car. Alex, what is your reaction to the hoot?
He's going to say, we got contact, and then he's going to tell Darius that it's go time.
Well, he starts rolling down. No. He opens the door and disappears. I'm just gonna do a rouse for him. Oh, I need to roll so many die tonight. A little bit more hungry Darius. The front car, something huge. We're talking caboodle-sized bear here. Rams into the car. And flips it. You all get 1 superficial damage from the impact. And obviously the car behind you, the car stops with a harsh brake. And you see this monster ram into the car in front of you and flip it. So that would be JK, Vaughn, and Adrian and Killjoy. You take 1 superficial damage. Well, she can't go lower. She has toughness, but yeah, one is the minimum. It flips. And then we go into rounds. I think first of all I need to know how the people on the roof of the car are gonna react right now to this. Adrian is she pulls out the seatbelt, just rips it with the extreme strength to release herself from from well, this trap that has been made. What about you, Killjoy?
If he can, he'd like to do something super cool, which is to, like, with a bit of celerity, as the car rolls, to launch himself out the windscreen.
Hell yes.
Do a rouse,
Yeah.
and then do a Dex Athletics plus your celerity.
Cool. Rouses a success. Dex, athletics plus celerity. So, Jesus Christ. Oh shit, what's my celerity? I think it's 2. Yeah, 2. So, what will just that?
One success with that many dice.
Oh,
Let's just get a little reroll in there. There we are. Mwah. Clean 4 successes.
In the
Clean,
air.
never in any doubt.
In the air, you manage to open the door and slide out. So when it's like that, you simply step out and the car flies above you.
Yeah.
JK, what is your reaction to be flipped around? You're obviously not as fast, so you realizes it when it's too late.
Can I just wait until the car stops moving?
Well, it's on its roof.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I'll just calmly take off the seatbelt and then crawl out.
Yes. Born. The impact was right next to you. The door is bent to all hell and you're not getting out that way. What's your reaction to being rammed like this?
He's just with his hands on the steering wheel, still just like looking around. sees JK crawl out, and he's like, "Shit!"
Killjoy's gone.
And he's just like kind of getting his bearings, and he's gonna just go out the passenger door. Just gonna crawl out, undo his seatbelt, hits the roof, and then
he's just completely
crawls over.
unfazed.
rolls over and just goes out the passenger door.
The car behind, well, Darius, he blinks out. Victor is, well, he's just waiting for the car to stop. Naomi, what is your reaction?
Let me think.
You're in a hot break right now. Victor has slammed the brakes.
Yeah, I figured she can blink on top of the roof. She can blink either onto the pavement. But I think that would require already, like, that would be her step. She doesn't have her blazo yet.
You can do the blink or the rouse,
Okay.
and then a Dex Athletics roll. Hunger gain. Remember to add the hunger before the roll.
Yes, okay. It does dexterity. And then 0 modifiers. Or is my celerity modifier?
Not for this. It's
Okay.
blink to get through the obstacles,
Okay.
if any.
Okay, that's good.
3 is enough. You manage to slip out just like Darius does. Alex, Victor slams the brakes. You obviously see the monster crash into the thing. If you want to, your toughness would like to react instinctively.
Yeah.
So do a rouse.
Okay. That's a hunger gain.
Yep. Unfortunately, well, you're not getting damaged, but you definitely feel your roughness, your toughness take off the impact of slamming into the dashboard, or it's not like the airbag is coming out because you haven't actually crashed.
Right.
But is your intention to stay in the car or get out of it?
He's gonna get out, and if he can see this target, he is going to immediately open up fire on it.
That will be for the next round.
Okay. He's going to definitely rouse for that. So normally firearms is a composure.
It's either Dex, Composure, or Wits.
Okay. Alright.
Which you fire by instinct. Dex is more skill based, and composure is you really take your time to aim
Okay.
and make sure that you have a steady hand.
Got it. Thank you.
I think it's Naomi, Darius, and Killjoy first, because you have your fleetness active.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna make Darius roll, because he's definitely gonna try to stab this fucker with his nice little blade. And he's way too many dice. 3 successes, Jesus Christ. Alrighty.
I have infected everyone.
Well, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna do the rolls first. Naomi, you're out.
Yep.
What's your intention here? Actually,
yes.
I'm just gonna make it easy for you guys. Unfortunately, I have not created the map itself, but this should help in a sense.
Okay.
Map just changed. Yep.
Where's the big bad boy?
That's the Ludo-looking mark. I don't know.
Okay.
It's the one without the picture, right
The
next to
Facebook mark.
Darius.
Okay. I would like to. So there's something I do want to do, but I don't know how realistic it is. But I want to lick my blade, activate the acid, and try to stab it in the eyes to blind it.
Do the rouse?
Sure. Sorry, I just need to find my page again. There it is. Wow. Okay.
Rousing success. You lick your knives quickly. It's made from steel that actually does not corrode from the acid. And before you want to stab the eyes, that's a cold shot. It's going to be incredibly difficult. If you just want to stab whatever you can, that's just a normal roll. But the eyes are extremely hard to hit. It's going to be a -5 dice modifier if you go for the eyes.
Can I go chest?
Yeah, that's just a normal roll. It's a big bear, but yeah.
Okay.
So just do a melee dex.
What's the chances is this just some bear with rabies?
Oh, it's a way huge with red eyes and enormous claws.
Yeah. 30 or no?
No celerity modifiers. 4. Yes. Killjoy. It's on the opposite. Well, not opposite. You're most likely like this, actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a bear. These guys have it covered. Clearly, they'll be fine. So Killjoy's just going to unseen passage, go away from the bear, assemble his sniper rifle, and be ready for wave 2. So he's going to basically hold that. He's going to slink off into the trees. He's got those red eyes to see in the dark, and he's going to be counter attacking.
Yep.
Yep.
You move in here somewhere.
Yeah. He's super quick.
Yep.
I need to rouse for the unseen passage, but yeah, that's me. Kind of holding the sniper rifle.
You don't
shot.
actually need to do your unseen passage, it seems. If you don't want to. Like, you're very fast at the moment, you run in between trees, and it seems to be focused on Naomi and Darius right now, who is attacking it.
Well, it's the other people that I'm worried about, so...
Oh, you can, I want to mention
Yeah.
So.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Killjoy's so cautious. You're completely right, Ben. This ain't the time. Oh yeah, go on.
You do disappear. And Alex, make the shot.
All right, he's going to take his time. He's going to line up. This bear is busy with 2 other kindred here of the highest combat caliber. And so he's going to take advantage of the distraction. He's going to rouse the blood to buff here. My composure. That's a success.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Here comes the animal cruelty.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
this bear needs to be put down.
Yeah.
Needs to be put down. There's no question.
Just a palliative care bear.
Yeah.
That's 5 successes.
5 is a good roll. Victor, he steps out of the car with finesse. I need to do a little bit of a rouse check for him, because he activates fleetness. He's a fast Tremere. And he gets a little bit hungry. The rest of you, Adrian, Vaughn, and Killjoy, you're out of the car now, ready to react the next round. But all of this shit happens at once. Oh, I also need to do the bear. There's a 50-50 chance. Who is gonna go for? Let's just be nice and say it goes for Darius first.
Yeah. No one likes him anyway.
My sheriff. He's been so good to me. Ooh, that's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of. Yeah.
5 successes though. Well, Darius and Naomi, they very fast leap towards the bear. They stabbed it with, let me see here, I guess that's 5 superficial. Naomi, you learned the acid doesn't really do shit against the kindred. It's a good attempt though. It definitely pisses it off though. There is a 3 plus this 4. Will be 8 total, and Alex is 5 with the +2. That's will be 15 damage.
He's feeling it.
He has toughness though. Let me just see. Oh, gangle -3, so 15, 13, half, so 6 superficial damage. The incendiary round hits it. Oh, it seems extremely tough. This is a power called Defy Bane. And I need to rouse for that. Success. What did I say? 6 superficial?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. What am I missing here? Victor's just getting out, going defensive mode. He's pulling a sword out of his cane, but he's staying close to you, Alex, moving around the car, in case he needs to get in front of you. It seems.
Naturally. Yeah.
I think Nera's not doing anything right now. Have I forgotten anyone? No, I think that's that round. Gonna do it in reverse now. Because everything happens at once anyways. JK, you get out of the car. You hear gunshots, you hear stabbing, you hear a roar from a bear. You hear something, Darius is being slashed. None of you are at Hunger 4, right?
No.
No.
So, well, it smells nice, but let's see here. Yeah, JK, what's your intention this round?
How much light? Like, is everything visible?
No street lights. There's the headlights from the back car, so you can see what's going on. At least at this area.
Okay. So I see that Naomi and Mr. Monajemzadeh is standing in melee. Do I see that Darius is fully injured?
He's had like huge claw marks. His entire chest is open right now. This is a grievous wound he's just received.
Okay. Well, in that case, JK's gonna try to use Withering Spirit on this fucking thing. Because I have never used this before.
Oh
it's crazy.
no.
Is that a
Oh,
touch thing?
No.
Or is
Yeah.
it...
Yes? Good question. Let me double check.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell me the rules,
He's taking the gloves off.
Mr. Plague Master.
Yes.
The more I see from JK, the less comfortable I feel around him.
I always said that this guy.
He's the last one you want to piss off, promise.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I have to rouse. A lot.
Okay.
And by that I mean I'm gonna do 2 rouse checks.
2 rouse checks.
Don't worry about it. I don't get hungrier,
Beast is sleeping.
but I do get a stain.
Ooh.
From using the power.
You do get a stain, yes.
And then I roll. Essentially, what happens is JK's hands start bleeding, and they're like fully covered in blood. And then I'm gonna do a Resolve in Oblivion versus the target's Resolve in Occult or Resolve in Fortitude.
Resolve and Fortitude it is then.
Please work.
The difficulty is 3. You have 4.
I'm gonna reroll 3.
Is it a matter of margin here?
Yes.
It's 6, so the margin is 3.
So the margin is 3. So the victim takes 6 points of aggravated willpower damage.
That's all of it. and
Oh no.
Uh,
bear is in frenzy.
as long as the target is impaired by this power, they can't return as a wraith after death.
Most kindred don't, but yeah, he is.
And you can choose whether or not this warrants more stains than I have already received from just using it.
You're using it against the vampire, and the reason you got stain was because the rouse roll was a 10. But yeah, he is not in control of his body anymore. This kindred, he had 5 willpower. You've given him 6 aggravated, so he has nothing to spend on that. He is in full frenzy mode. He's frothing and going crazy. Well, that's your
I
action.
think I would go crazy too. I mean, honestly.
All of this happens at once, by the way. I'm just doing it in a way that I can actually remember what's going on.
Yeah.
Vaughn?
Yep.
This hasn't happened yet, by the way. You get out of the car. What's your intention?
I am going to. Is anyone looking at me right now?
Oh, it seems they're busy.
Alright, I'm going to rouse to do unseen passage. So I'm just gonna go like look around myself real quick and then duck back behind the car and then stand back up in unseen passage.
and
then-
Ta-da!
And then
Rousing
Hey.
success.
Hey!
and so I'm going to do Silence of Death, and I'm going to kind of go towards. I assume these are like it's like a tree line or something.
Yeah, I've drawn the road in the middle, and the rest is trees. So just move yourself to, well, where you want to go. Within
So
reason.
I'm next to Adrian right here.
Yeah, she's going around the car this round, along with
I'm
JK.
gonna go like into the trees over here a little bit and just kind of wait. I'm gonna scan around. I like I've been around these people. I know that it's just one kindred, perhaps a powerful kindred, but still a kindred, just one. And these people are very capable. I'm not worried about making my presence known to fight it. Not that I really could do that much anyway. So I'm gonna scan around to see if there's like reinforcements to help the bear.
Do wits and awareness, or sense the beast. Depends on what you're looking for, because
That's a 4 versus 4. So I'll do Sense the Beast because it's more interesting.
can you see in the dark, by the way? I can't remember.
Oh, no, I cannot.
Oh,
I
so
cannot.
sense the beast is
Sense the
probably
Beast. Okay,
a better one then.
alright. And I have some extra stuff available, so I'm going to Blood Surge it. I have the tea with me, so I can afford to. So rouse again. All right, so that's 2 hunger, but then I gain 2 die added to sense the beast.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, sense the beast. 2.
Well, right now you only sense extreme aggression from this bear. It's actually overpowering aggression. You don't fail, but yeah, you can't sense anything other than the bear right now because it's extreme.
3 threes, man. Anyway. So yeah, I'm just kind of like looking around, and I can't really see in the dark, so I just am kind of like feeling it, and all I sense is the bear. So,
Alex, your intention this round is it to shoot again?
Until that bear is down, we're gonna keep on unloading in it.
Make another roll.
Okay.
I need some pen and paper for this shit.
It's always good when you need the pen and paper for that.
I'm not.
That's 3 successes. I'm gonna burn a willpower.
Yeah.
I know I don't have too many of those to burn.
No.
Gonna burn one and
Only like a million.
re-roll. I know. That's
6.
3 more successes, so that's 6 total, which is more the speed I want to be here. So.
Well, Killjoy. You're lining up. You're very fast, assembling your rifle. There's trees and everywhere and people moving around, but you can take a shot if you want to. Or simply hang back.
He's gonna like continue to move a little bit in the direction where the bear came from and just basically have his eyes open. He might even just like climb a tree with soaring leap and just be like ready. And like he's not worried like Vaughn is. He's not worried about this bear. He's worried about what comes next. That's trying to see if there's any watchers or anything. So
Perfect sniper tactic right there. Just getting up high, getting set up and ready.
absolutely.
Alrighty. Naomi, you're currently, on the chest of a huge bear on its back legs at the moment, just roaring into your face, and you see it frenzying.
So she notices that the acid doesn't take, stabs it with the injection, and blinks off as quick as I fucking can.
That's 2 rolls. First, you need to do Dex melee.
Okay. Melee. Where is that little button? Where did you go? There it is. Index. And done. Nope.
Well, apparently the syringe breaks at its skin, but you can do the rouse for blinking away.
Okay. And the blink was something dex?
No, not for this. You have no obstacles.
Okay.
I assume you're just moving away. Where you want to go, close to Alex, or into the forest, or the other side of the road? You can just move yourself to wherever you want to be.
Since I'm at the edge, I'm gonna go between like Nara.
Nara's in the
Victor.
air, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
But underneath, like somewhere around, like I don't know if I can ping.
Oh, you can just.
B.
Oh yeah, there you go. Track your icon. Am I?
Oh, actually, one thing I want to get. You know the suits they were passing around that supposedly makes noise? She's gonna get one of those on, but probably next roll.
Yeah, we'll have to get it from, I guess, the trunk of the car or a bag or somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just completely forgot about Adrian, so I'm gonna make
That was a
roll.
nasty roll you just rolled there. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Dex.
Somebody's getting hurt.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Glad it's not me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not bad for a Ventru. Well, a lot of things happen at once. JK, you touch it, it goes completely insane. While Naomi, she tries to stab it, but then she disappears out of thin air. Killjoy, you climb higher. Vaughn, you disappear. Victor is simply waiting. Alex, you shoot with another precise hit.
Just unloading in this bear.
Darius slashes at it once more. And let me see here, 9. How wounded is he now? Probably should have dodged, but yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, it's cut in half.
Oh.
And goes into torpor.
Oh.
It slashes diagonally, or not diagonally, like a scissor almost.
Okay, elaborate. Well, who did that?
The bear cuts Darius
Oh.
in half.
Oh, my god.
Oh my god.
Fuck me. Holy shit.
He has taken.
Alex's eyes widen like, holy shit, he just cut my sheriff in half.
God damn.
And let me see here, all the damage here, that's 12. 1, 2, 3.
Vaughn and
4,
Killjoy, just like we haven't seen shit like that in years.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still standing. Not by much though. But it's there. It's being kept alive right now by fortitude. And being frenzied like a motherfucker.
Yeah. And being fucking pissed off. Yeah. Right.
Naomi's gonna puke.
From the side.
Yeah, because of she just missed a fucking fraction of a hair.
Well, you can do a rouse to see if
She's
any,
thinking that could have been me.
Exactly.
to see if any blood actually leaves your body.
Wait, sorry, me?
Yeah, if you want to
Oh.
puke.
Oh, okay. How do I puke?
Just do a rouse
Okay.
to see if any blood actually comes out, or if you're just like dry heaving.
Yeah.
Rousing success. I guess
Okay.
nothing comes out, but you go into the emotion of it. Feeling the sickening feeling, and it's probably your Torrid or Bane going completely nuts by
Yep.
the side of this shit.
Yep. Absolutely. 10 is 10.
Have I forgotten anyone?
Good question.
So right now it's only JK and Adrian in melee combat. Next round.
Okay.
Go the other way around now. Starting with
No.
Naomi. What's your action? You're puking.
Yeah.
That's your bonus action.
Yeah. So she's gonna still find she has no ranged, right? So she's gonna find the outfit in the back and then like I guess quickly change in the back of the car. And then probably I want to somehow maybe rescue KJ from not getting a back kick like a donkey from this fucking bear.
You mean JK?
Yeah, JK, sorry. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how-
you can't do both. Either you blink to JK and try to get him out of there, or you change outfit.
Yeah, no, JK.
All right, do a rouse,
Yeah. Okay.
and then
I'm gonna get him out of there.
do a dex and athletics.
Sure.
Are you trying to resist this, JK?
No, I'll let her get me out of there.
Rousing success.
Sorry, Dex Athletics. I just zoned out for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Athletics. Dex. No agility, right?
No, you haven't roused for fleetness.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Going the other way around. Killjoy? In a tree? You've just seen the sheriff been cut in half.
Yeah, all right. If there's no movement from the wider forest, then he will have his brothers back at this point, and he will aim down sights, wait for a moment, and then pop a shot with a sniper.
Yeah.
Incendiary round. Yeah.
Nice.
Could have been better.
Wow.
But we take it. We take the crit.
Messy crit.
Yeah.
Well, it's not silent. I think that's the way I can do it.
Yeah.
You're not focused on your obfuscate, I think, right now. You're just focused on making the shot.
Yeah.
With a messy crit. But it is a crit, nonetheless. I think just Alex, you want to keep shooting?
What Alex is going to do right now is going to do 3 things. 2 of which I think will be okay as far as the action is concerned. So first, he's going to give a glance to his sheriffs, and see if he's suffered a fatal kind of wound there. Kindred are surprisingly difficult to kill. He knows this, so if he's not disintegrating into ashes right now, then suffering the effects of final death, then he's going to then into the calm or whatever, he's going to say to Vaughn, set that bear on fire. Vaughn. And then he's going to fire again into the bear.
Well, he's not turning to ash and his head is still attached to his body. So he's in torpor, but it's going to take a while for him to regrow his legs.
Yeah, and Alex will help him with that as soon as this situation is taken care of. We can deal with that. We can make him whole again. We got you, bud. We're gonna make you whole.
Do the roll for the shot.
Okay. Gonna re-roll that. Spend another willpower because I just am not here for that kind of low roll stuff.
3.
Okay, the shot, the vision of his sheriff being cut in half has obviously affected Alex a little bit, it's shaken him a little bit, and that's 3 successes. So
that's 5 damage for a pistol. Killjoy, I think, is a sniper, right?
Yeah. The damage value is like 3 or something.
I would say 10, like a magnum. Or not 10, it's 10 total damage.
Yeah.
Let's see here. JK, do you want to do anything? You don't actually know Naomi's blinking towards you. But this bear has just torn the sheriff in half. It's only you and Adrian there.
Can I see that he tore the sheriff in half, though? Because I'm on the other side of the bear?
Yeah, it's wide.
Oh,
so...
yeah, and you hear the splatter and see the 2 body parts falling to either side.
What a shame. JK is gonna pull out his gun and try to get a hit off.
Yeah. Well, you pull out the gun. You're not fast, so that's your action. Add the thing to... And... Mr. Magic Man, Vaughn. You hear it, light him on fire.
And I'm looking around, and I see that there's 2 of the kindred, and invisibly he looks over at Alex and just kind of and then he's like, fuck it. And then he just goes I'd like to rouse for feral whispers.
Rousing success.
And I would like to summon as many birds in the area as I can with charisma and animalism.
Do the roll. Let's see the margin.
All right.
Obviously,
And I'm gonna
they don't
I'm gonna
arrive.
rouse again.
They don't arrive instantaneously, but
Mhm. Hey, that's
rousing
what I'm talking about.
success.
So, okay. I'm the chaos crew, right? That's what I. So, discipline roll. Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna change manipulation to charisma just for this one. And I'm under the influence of an hallucinogen. Would that be factored in as well? So, okay, so 2 for blood surge, 1 more for high functioning addict for modifiers,
Plus LSD, you know.
plus LSD.
The LSD modifier. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Nice.
willpower this. I want to willpower it. If I can get a 10, I'm gonna freak out. So 1, 2. Okay, I can only reroll 2, but I'll go for it.
There's a chance for crit.
Yeah.
Four.
All right, and that goes one of my willpower. So 4 total.
Yeah. Well, you hear some bird noises coming from inside the forest. Let me see here.
And I will make my way towards the car. If there's any leaking gasoline, he's gonna rip off something and he's gonna start trying to fashion something to burn the bear.
Yep.
I was actually thinking more Fata Morgana, but okay.
Oh, to try and scare it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
Is Burn the Bear like the World of Darkness equivalent to Build a Bear? I don't know. Yeah.
Burn the bear.
It is. That's exactly right.
JK, you pull out your gun and suddenly you have moved and the enemy standing next to you. You hear a thunderous punch from Adrian hitting the bear. She had 5 successes with her brawl and her potency. Alex shoots it with another round, and then you hear the loud shot from a sniper rifle. Killjoy, you have enough damage to take off its head. Do you want it dead or in torpor?
With a messy crit?
Oh, it's still 10 damage.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, with a messy crit, is it just like, I kill this bear? Kind of, there's not much choice in there.
That's fair enough. It also hits Adrian. She's tough, but yeah, it hurts her a bit. Where did I make the roll? Did I make the roll? Nope.
I don't think so.
That's the last action here. Seven. Ow. Okay, she has toughness, fortunately. So that would be 4. Well, yeah, it's hit from all sides, and then you hear a huge caliber rifle, and the head just is completely gone, and it's turning into smoldering ash in front of you.
Seeing that, Alex is going to run up and see if there's anything he can do for Darius.
Well, Adrian is she's lost her left arm and leg from the swipe. So she's on the ground, but well, complaining.
Killjoy's
Alex
gonna
is also
buck it to
going to-
her as well.
Yeah, Alex is going to be like, Victor, you need to look after Adrian there. I don't know. I mean, I know that I can't control this. I know Killjoy will probably come down to like look after her, but if he can make sure that Alex would like him to stay where he is, just to make sure that nobody else is coming, so we don't get ambushed while we're trying to like regroup here. But he will he'll communicate that over the radio. Basically, he'll be like, Killjoy, I need you to stay where you are, and he will direct Victor to come over and help Adrian to like get her back on her feet, literally.
I'm blood bonded to her, man. Pretty strongly.
Do a willpower, difficulty 3. Well, Killjoy.
I'm also a bond junkie, so I don't know if that hurts.
Oh, it's a 3-point blow, but yeah, the difficulty is 3. To see if you can resist coming to her aid.
As a player, I know all this to be true, but it's just what Alex would say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
2 is not enough. You completely ignore the command, and you're very fast to you. Obviously, the first one at her side.
And just go. There's nothing out there. It's fine.
Okay.
She's looking up at you, smiling.
Yeah.
Well, she's not bleeding out because Kindred don't do that, but she can only jump on one leg at the moment.
Yeah.
Hopscotch.
You want some blood?
I'm afraid it's not gonna do much right now.
No, you'll grow it back.
It's gonna take a while though.
Yeah, I can get my air ambulance here.
I'll be fine.
Let you guys out.
I'll be fine. I'm gonna do a rouse just to heal some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's still at 3 accurated wounds. But the wounds close, leaving just, healed stumps at the moment.
Question: is the bear turning into bear bones, or is it like fully going into ash?
It's
becoming
turning
human
to
bones?
a 2.5 meter tall human being, and then smoldering ash, and it's only a charcoal skeleton left without a head.
I'll keep that. Why not?
Write down ash of a gangrel.
Ooh.
Or bones or whatever.
That's one of my favorite expressions.
That's a collectible right there. Add that to the collection.
Trophy.
Collectible item.
Okay, so our sheriff, what's the status here?
He's completely out, but not dead.
Okay, so is there anything we can do to help him get back on his feet at least?
We can wake him up, Victor says, but I'm afraid he's not going to regrow his entire body with that.
That's okay. I'd just like him awake, if possible.
Be mindful he's Banu. He still has his arms. He's not going to let go. My blood does not bind anyone. I'm willing to do it.
Yeah, but he won't let go of you either.
Oh, you can pull him off, I'm sure.
Or hack them off. It's going to be regrowing stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Is that what
All
we're
right.
doing? He's holding a finger to his wrist.
Okay. Yeah.
Slits his
I'm gonna
wrist.
rouse to buff Alex's strength just to make sure here. That's a success.
He puts his wrist above Darius's mouth and pours or forces the blood into his mouth. Darius's eyes open and he very fast, very swiftly grabs Victor's arm, and it's just like a torso holding on.
Yeah.
Anyone assisting Alex?
I hope so.
If I'm right next to him, which I think I am, I can.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
Yeah.
I can also just bite him, potentially making him be terrified and let go.
That's a less preferable option. Yeah. But I appreciate your creativity there.
Alex, do a strength athletics and add, I think, he's debilitated and everything, so 3 extra dice, and Killjoy is helping as well. Like,
Can I make an argument for Brawl here that he's like trying to wrestle him off?
sure.
Okay.
Good argument.
I don't need
Persuasion check success. Okay. He really throws himself into it. That's a messy critical.
Yeah.
to make. You tear him off, and Victor almost follows, and you basically toss him along the ground.
God damn it, Darius! Get a hold of yourself.
This torso.
And Bradford appears next to the torso, and he's looking down on it. It's just, you should just eat him. He's ripe for the taking. And you feel like you want to, but then Bradford disappears with a laugh.
Yeah.
But Darius is blinking his eyes and he's on his stomach at the moment, looking down at his non-existing legs, and he pushes himself up.
Yeah.
Like he wants to keep going.
Yeah.
And says, "Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Did we get him?"
We got him. I'm glad you're back with us.
We'll
I'm sorry about your legs.
They're gonna grow back.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be much help now.
No, you'll be fine. I prefer you alive. I prefer you conscious.
So, just curious. I was told I'm on the Chaos crew. Do you want me to head off in a particular direction
Oh, I
to
forgot
try and
about
lead
that.
them away from you guys? And then I kind of like I have a little bit of help with that, and then I just look up. And
There
you
is
see...
4 birds sitting on Vaughn's arms and shoulders at the moment.
Yeah.
Like a raven, an owl, maybe some kind of falcon thing, and
Mhm.
birds of prey.
And
That's an amazing congregation of birds you got there, Vaughn.
I can always get more.
You hear helicopters far away.
Okay, we need to get out of here.
It's coming from the direction of the village, and you hear Henry on the thing. Antigen's on its way.
Okay.
Can I grab the missing body parts that fell off so that there's no evidence?
Yeah, well, it's from the belly button down on
Yeah.
Darius, and then an arm and a leg from Adrian. Well, it's like she's been sliced from crotch till shoulder, so it's like
Oh,
her-
yikes.
yeah,
Oh, that's even heavy.
yeah.
Do you guys want me to stick with you, or do you want me to create a trail that can lead them away from you guys?
What's your thought, Naomi?
Okay, so I figured she can clean up the scene. That's not an issue. She's always cleaned up blood. It's just normal. To make sure it's spotless. JK's got the body parts. That was as far as thought as I got. She doesn't want to attend to the torsos.
We still have to take. We still have to. We still have the element of surprise, as far as I know.
Okay, so where do you
And-
want to go?
You hear Henry laughing in the headset. They're taking the bait. They're taking the bait.
Yeah, yeah. And we should continue, right?
There is Victor. He says I should probably portal them back to safety. Adrian and Darius.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, you guys,
agree.
but you're dead weight now.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
How long is it going to take you to make that portal?
10 minutes.
I could potentially try to sew Darius back together in that time. Like literally sew him back together. It might increase his healing speed.
If you think you can. Darius is looking a bit, well, terrified is not a word, but nervous, and, well, he nods.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'll try sewing him back together.
I think the only surface that Victor can find is like a huge tree. He starts creating a portal on it. But
We have 10 minutes. Henry, what's our situation? We have 10 minutes?
yeah, definitely. They're gonna have fun with this for a while.
Okay.
They haven't been baited out yet, but Antigen is basically, well, searching the area. It's in the village. If you go north, you're not gonna hit them.
Okay.
JK, do a intelligence medicine with your specialty. I guess he's a cadaver in a sense, or dead.
Technically.
Technically dead.
So that's +2 or +1?
+1 for the specialty.
Okay. Goodie.
I assume this is rough stitching.
I think I can actually make an
I
argument.
mean, I'll do it as nice as I can with the time I have. I don't even
So
know.
yes, yeah.
So, because I'm gonna make this argument, Naomi has high science. She has medicine because it's under STEM, so she willingly also helps JK stitch and do surgery and shit like that, whatever you consider under STEM. 'Cause
Roll
it's
an extra round,
biomechanical.
JK. That's already 6 successes.
I mean, it can't hurt with more.
You roll a 10, it's a messy crit, which might.
Didn't.
Yeah.
You stitch him back together, but he's looking at his legs and like, well, they're not moving. But they look as dead as the rest of him.
Well, you gotta grow together first. Don't worry about it.
Hope it will help. And he's kind of like just dragging himself backwards on his arms towards the portal.
Maybe you'll just grow 2 extra legs and then you have 4.
Adrian looks at you, Killjoy. Can you just toss me through the portal, please?
This is like this whole situation is giving Killjoy some like serious PTSD to World War II.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Vaughn's probably experiencing this, but it's just like, of course, my dear.
Yeah.
And without ceremony, like,
As you
hurls her.
hold her up in your arms, she leans forwards and kisses you on the cheek before you toss her inside.
Actually, he'll say like, "You're much uglier now," and throw her through.
I'm glad you prefer me with all my limbs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, something would be very wrong with you. She is smiling, but her voice is, well, cold.
Yeah.
Or British.
Alice is going to go up to JK and say, listen, is there a way to make it look like this guy right here, that he was basically incinerated? We can maybe leave some of the remains behind for someone to find.
I can.
And
Victor points towards the car. I can make that explode.
that works. Yeah. Yeah. If it's out of
We
commission,
can
we're
just
not going to be
leave
able to
some
use
bones. Yeah.
it. Yeah. Sprinkle some bones, things like that. Make it look completely like an incineration. Yeah.
Killjoy's gonna go get his machine gun as well and just shoot the ground for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Is
we
there any kind of
potentially
roles
first
that we
move
need
the
to
car
make in
on
order
top
to
of
do
the
this,
blood?
or is this pretty much
So Naomi cleaned up the scene.
Okay.
okay? Awesome.
Before the portal closes, Marion pokes her head out of it. What the hell is going on? Why are you tossing bodies into the fucking courtroom?
It's we encountered some resistance. We're good here though.
I'll take care of.
Damn.
I
Yeah.
guess. And Victor, he closes it. Well, you have one car that still works.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove
good.
some people here.
One car, 7 of us. No, 6 of us.
Yeah. Marion is flying, so she's not. She's well, there, but scouting up above, circling.
Yeah, exactly. All right. That's a success. I'm going to count that as a success. Came out of that alive, all our limbs intact, at least most of us. And we're going to keep going.
To double check, wasn't that the gangrel
Yes.
leader?
Well, it's
And that was the gang roll on the perimeter.
the perimeter guard.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so they don't know we're coming.
Well, if
They're also being distracted.
if someone, he looks at Naomi, sits on someone's lap, then I'm sure we'll fit in the car. If you just drive up ahead a bit, then I can make this go boom. I'm not sure.
I'm willing to sit in the trunk, whatever you guys need.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll sit on the roof.
If you can hold on to it.
And I whisper to the birds. I'm like, go tell your friends and follow this general line. I'm pointing to the road. I may need you later. Be at my beck and call, all right? I'll make it worth your while.
They fly off. They don't nod, but they confirm it through bird.
Your bird.
And then I just climb up the back of the car, just grab on if there's whatever's there, and I'm just holding on.
You drive a bit down the road to avoid unnecessary frenzy. You see Victor, he's going, well, he's drawing his circle. He looks like fire, or like an artist juggling fire in the air. He's drawing the circles and everything. And then you just hear a loud explosion of gasoline, and he's enveloped in it completely. But after a few seconds, he just simply walks out of it, brushes the sod off, and walks towards the car.
That was hot, but
Master of fire. And gets in the car. And I guess nobody has to sit on his lap because Vaughn is on the roof.
I volunteer to, though.
I hope he's just like, is like so satisfied that I don't lose my grip.
I imagine there are like those kind of bars you would put a case on, or like for a vacation, for extra luggage, so you can hold on to it.
Guys. Tosses a tiny little vial of the spider. Here you go.
Ooh,
Nice.
Stick to the roof.
takes it. Vaughn takes the vial, but doesn't use it. I'm just pocketing it.
He likes it. He likes riding on the roof.
Living on
Yummy,
the edge.
it's so good. It's so good. I ate the whole thing.
I'm sure you did.
Puts it
there,
away.
bud. Just awkwardly
holding on.
sits there beside Victor, like twiddling her thumbs.
He smells, well, like gasoline.
Not a little bit of smoke.
Yeah, and bonfire.
Not bad. Smells good.
Even his outfit is intact.
Who's driving?
I can, Victor says. He drives like an 80-year-old man, but he can drive.
I can drive then.
You head further east, and then the road splits into two, going north and, well, east into the village. You can see street lights ahead, maybe half a kilometer away. The trees they're clearing up towards the village, but they're still thick towards the north, where you told the mansion is. And Alex, when you look out the window, you can also see that's the direction Nera is going.
Yep. We're gonna follow the bird.
So no, Killjoy will drive with the headlights off. So it's very dark for most of the people, but a little less noticeable if there are helicopters seeing like two massive headlights going through the.
Right. Exactly.
You get to a dirt road, and eventually you hit a gate where there's a huge, well, not fence, but it's a wall. It's a stone wall around the entire perimeter. You can see, I think Naomi is the best one at noticing this, but there used to be hedges and things that were cut into beautiful shapes, but they're overgrown now. The grounds has not been maintained for quite a while. All the light poles in the areas are broken or not. Okay. They're gone out. The gate is bent, like something rammed into it, but not through it. The driveway is not maintained. It's overgrown by weeds and grass, and you see no light inside this huge mansion, like 3 stories tall, and it's exactly like you would imagine how a British lord would live. Like this immense place. And Naomi, you smell rotting flesh downwind.
Oh dear. So she's gagging, but in the meantime, she's covering her face with one of her like makeshift potpourri gas mask things, but also is like muttering the descriptions of what she sees around you guys.
Does it look like a plague doctor's mask?
As close to it, it's gonna have as many flowers as possible, like fresh, like not the thing on here which normal Victorians wear, but like oh, she's huffing big time.
Yeah.
We take you to the nicest places.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Victor steps out of the car, One, Killjoy. You should scout ahead. You're the only one who can remain unseen.
Sounds good.
Now's the time to see if those animals can see Vaughn.
That's correct. I was thinking just that. So, if I do Feral Whispers, does that nullify Unseen Passage?
We can only whisper.
Oh,
And
okay.
then, so you would have to count on their keen hearing.
Okay.
If you use Silence of Death at the same time, obviously you can't hear shit. But I actually don't know how well birds hear. I think they
Fairly
go-
well.
But they go mostly on eyesight, right?
If you want good
so.
hearing, you want bats.
I would say that you
That's-
have established a mythical connection with them that allows you to do it.
Okay. All right. I don't want too much. I think I want to do Unseen Passage first, and then when shit kicks off, that's when I might do Feral Whispers and create all this fucking chaos by bringing in the birds. But I'm
In the birds.
bringing in the birds.
You
Unseen Passage and Silence of Death.
when you crawl over the wall, Killjoy, you can easily jump it.
Yeah.
And I'll take the spider climb stuff now that I saved.
Sure.
It lasts the entire night.
Hell yeah.
Killjoy is actually going to take the flight potion.
Yep.
He's just going to soar slowly, but he's just going to like jump up and then just continue to like move with some momentum.
Nice.
It feels weird to begin with, but you get used to it pretty fast. It's
Yeah.
just a weird sensation of moving your body with the thought of your mind and not physically.
And then he'll just be looking through his sniper scope, literally scoping out everything.
Well, you have Eyes of the Beast. Vaughn, you need to do, and Killjoy, wits awareness.
All things are peaceful. Is it alright if I just go ahead and drink the tea to take the 2 hunger off
Definitely.
that I have? Okay.
I'm gonna rouse actually and boost this. I
Fun.
got loads of tea as well.
Mm-hmm.
According to Google, you want to look for moths, bats, and owls for hearing.
Owls. Okay. All right.
That tracks. Awareness bits plus some. Oh, come on.
Reroll?
Yeah, it's there to be used.
4.
Yeah.
You see in the dark. Vaughn, you're walking around and you don't see anything, but you do hear things crawling around on all fours.
Yeah.
And like sounds of very feral sounds. JK, or not JK, KJ. Killjoy, you are in the air and you see these, well, things on the ground. They look more like actual fantasy ghouls. They're on all 4 legs, they have no body hair or anything, their skin is weird, stony. They have long claws. And you see about 6 of them crawling around the huge grounds area. Monstrous looking beings.
Mm-hmm.
Human in size, but definitely not human anymore.
Any movement from like the mansion or
None.
nothing? And do we know where the Second Inquisition are as well?
In the village.
Okay. And so this mansion is in the village, or?
Quite outside of it, north.
Yeah, cool. Just checking. Yeah. He'll radio down and be like, "We have six bogies of unidentified make. They look stony, roughly. I don't know. You guys seen that new film, Lord of the Rings? Look a bit like
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Gollum or
Okay.
gangly and humanoid-ish.
You could
Kindred?
identify.
Just roll.
I hope not.
on
Can't tell by looking.
on Discord. On the SPC things, it's the two things that's standing next to her.
Oh.
That's what they look like.
Nice.
Or three. I didn't notice the one behind her. Well, yeah, definitely more like a traditional ghoul would look in a fantasy setting.
Yeah. They look unfriendly. But I could probably take a lot of them out from here. The thing is, I'd be noticed. I don't know what counterpunch they'd have.
Yeah. We can perhaps create a distraction.
Way ahead of you.
That's what I'm hoping for, yeah.
And
You just tell me when to shoot.
Vaughn will, if he's near a wall, he's gonna spider climb up to take a good little look around.
Yeah.
And he's gonna see if I can get any sort of visual or at least auditory cue of like the general location of where these creatures are. And I
Okay.
assume I have like an earpiece.
Yeah,
That I've
Gojo will
heard the
give some
description.
directions.
Okay.
It's a huge grounds area, and you just hear them around you, one passing by you, where you can't see shit. Only like the, oh fuck, there's a bush, and you don't walk into it, but you're moving very, very slowly through all of this. Well, Killjoy is saying there's 6 around here, just patrolling the area. It does not seem like they're moving in a specific pattern. They're just moving around.
Okay. Am I able to find like some higher ground or something?
And go on top of the mansion.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on the outside because I don't want to alert a ward or anything. Just like just climbing up so I'm at least out of range of these creatures if they notice me.
You get up high, and because of the moonlight, you don't see them exactly, but you see the shapes moving around down there.
I'm going to Fata Morgana. My God. I'm gonna Fata Morgana.
He's got tea. He'll be fine.
I already used it. So I'm gonna Fata Morgana a deer, like a white-tailed deer that's just walking along, like I imagine like the border of the grounds, kind of like looking around, puts his head down, nibbles on something, and making like little noises like it's moving around. Let's see. And I get a +1 because of the addict, right? The okay.
Plus LSD.
Yeah, plus the
Us
LSD.
LSD.
Let me make sure I do this right. Fata Morgana, +1. Come on, baby.
Holy shit. Nice.
So this thing is like something out of like Bambi. You know what I mean? It's like looking around. It's adorable.
It's adorable.
It's nice and plump. Looks like something a predator creature would be like. That looks pretty damn good right now.
Well, it's an
And it
8
makes
with a
little huffing
crit,
noise.
so yeah. If you,
And it.
no, it's just
Sorry, go ahead.
your intention here is to make them chase it, right?
Exactly. And so like the idea is that it's in the grounds, like it's in the grounds, they can reach it, and then every time they try to grab it, if they take the bait, it like jumps out of the way, and it gets like them frustrated but also very eager to get it, and then I'm gonna have it run off into the woods, away from the grounds and away from this area.
That's exactly what happens. Killjoy, you see from the air that they don't run directly at it, but they start to gather in a perimeter and sneak closer and closer towards it. And they start attacking it. One, you can still just see the shapes, but you can move the deer. And the deer is incredibly fast. Faster than they are. They seem fast as well, but they run away with it.
And as it's going, it's making those annoying deer sounds, like those weird deer sounds to really like a frightened animal, so they're like even more encouraged.
While that is happening, Victor he's holding the gate, and it's starting to glow and just melt the metal away. So there's just a big pool of iron on the ground, and then you guys see a a glowing deer running across, and you see some shapes. Obviously, Naomi, you see, because you can see in the dark that these monstrous creatures are just, and you hear the monstrous sounds they make, the growls, the frothing throat sounds.
Yeah, given the right opportunity, I was thinking of maybe Sense the Unseen or, yeah, Heightened Senses, which I'm going to turn those on to kind of get as much information as I possibly can about the area.
Do both rolls.
Sure.
Since the Unseen is just that, and the other one would be Wits and Awareness plus your aspects.
Res first?
No.
Oh, okay.
These are free powers.
There's not a button for Sense the Unseen, but
I thought I made you one.
I have Letter Wand,
Let me
Blood
see.
Walk, Cling of the Insect.
Oh, if you open your Aspects tab,
Oh, okay.
then it's result discipline. You just hit the discipline roll button on the far right. Should do it.
No mods?
No mods. 1. That seems weird. You have 6 dice for that pool.
Uh-oh.
Always when you record. Let me try
sorry.
here. 4. Is that fine? I don't
Yeah,
know why
I
it
think
does
so.
that, but try and do a Wits and Awareness. Plus your Auspics. 3. I'll keep those in mind.
Okay.
When, well, it's, what's your intention when these creatures run after the deer? Are you gonna head straight for the door? Or,
Oh, you want me to penetrate the grounds?
oh, it's, everyone, well, except Vaughn and Killjoy. Vaughn is on the roof and Killjoy is in the air. Same with Nera.
Yeah.
Well, she wants to discuss with her coterie first, but first with the prince. What would you like
Let's
me
go.
to do?
Let's go in. Let's
All right.
Yeah, let's penetrate the grounds.
You run across the field
Okay.
to the front door. It was made from magnificent wood, but now it's something that's mold growing on it.
Alex is just going to shake his head in the wake of Naomi because she's so much faster than he is, and he's just going to shake his head. Look at this fucking place, just letting it go.
Are definitely not aesthetically pleasing, Naomi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's definitely a lot of potential here.
but you do open the door with a loud creak,
Ooh, okay.
or at least when you start to push it, it goes. So
Should I react? She steps in as quietly as possible. Maybe I don't think I have any more potions on me. But
you open the door with, well, one loud squeak. The creatures does not seem to react. You can hear them running away still.
okay.
And 4 of you get inside.
Okay.
I assume JK is running along with the rest. Killjoy and Vaughn, you see the rest of them run inside. What's your intention?
I'm gonna see if there's a roof access to the
Easily.
building.
Just break a window.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way, you know.
Silence of
Yeah.
death, does that nullify that if I just kick in a window or something, or?
It's gonna make it less, but it's not gonna nullify it.
Okay.
It
I'm
is-
gonna see. if
Otherwise,
there
you
might
can
be-
do if you want to do it quietly, you do larceny and dex. Then you
I'd
kind
like
of
to do that, please.
yes. And you can do it upside down, hanging on your feet. So
That's cool. I like this.
Nice.
Someone opens the curtains. I'm just like upside down.
Lady Blackmore on the other side. Ah!
Oh, hello. I just immediately am killed. Yeah, no modifiers. 2.
2. You flip it. It's definitely more silent than breaking it. And you open it. Get inside. Killjoy, do you follow him through that window or do you stay in the air?
I ain't going in that house.
Okay.
Cautious son of a bitch. He's going to be like floating at window level, like sniper ready, basically, just floating up and down through every
Yeah.
vantage point, looking for something. He sees
Beautiful.
something, he can say something and blow up something.
You're scouting in through the mansion. That's a good thing to know. Yes. So you're perimeter right now. When you guys get inside, that's kind of the same experience for everyone. It's intense for Naomi, but she's turning it off. But it's rotting flesh. You see blood on the walls. There's chunks of meat everywhere. The wallpaper has been worn down or shredded.
Oh my god.
There are statues, chandeliers, frames of weird things made from weirdly shaped bones with rotting flesh hanging on it. It seems like some of the furniture has been made from, well, people. JK, you can see, definitely made from people.
Is that his reaction? I'm just curious.
Oh, JK isn't phased at all.
It's just like, yeah, look at this decorum.
I've been thinking about doing this in my place.
One, you probably, like, you see a huge, what are those beds called? Like, with the,
Canopy beds?
Canopy?
yeah, exactly, like a huge bed. But this one is made
oh
from
no.
human limbs.
Oh no.
And the sheet seems to be sewn together leather of, yeah, probably the same.
So the legs are actually legs. And
Multiple legs sewn together to make the bed frame.
So I hate to say this, but this is like, I think that's actually gonna turn, like Naomi is probably gonna frenzy, to be honest.
Oh, your nose is not on. And your
The look of
your,
this,
your
all
bane
of
is
this.
your bane is very active, so you're not good socially at the moment. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Like, is there any
Alex
way I could
knows
get back
this.
outside and do the same thing JK is doing? I mean, not JK, KJ.
Well, you can just leave the house.
Yeah, she's out. She's gonna try to work from a different way. She can't stay in here. This is not aesthetically pleasing at all.
Rifle immediately turns to her. Right. Seeing movement, but yeah.
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 I'd like come out. I'm like middle finger up to him.
Oh, you can
It's just
probably
me,
see me,
bitch.
can't you?
One?
I can, yeah.
Yeah.
You're floating in the sky. I'm like,
Well, I have an unseen passage, but you've got eyes of like
exactly.
amazingness. Yeah.
One, you get inside, the smell hits you, you're still obfuscated. The door breaks in two, and one of these creatures jump in the room and just looks around. And then starts to crawl out again. Something definitely hurt you, but didn't see you, and you can hear it crawling in the halls outside.
Is the door still open?
Oh, it's shattered.
So Vaughn's gonna go creep up to the side, climb up the wall, go upside down on the ceiling, and then crawl through the door frame and is now on the ceiling. It's gonna go across the hallway.
You feel the wet, slimy feeling of dried blood.
You're high-fiving cadavers all the way.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Seems
realize
the-
the ceiling is actually made of skin.
Blood.
Seems like the whole house has been painted in blood. Multiple
Vaughn is
times.
just like, just horrified, but he's like, and then I imagine like he's having this moment. His eyes are like wide, and he's having like a bit of a stressful moment, and then he hears like the snarl of one of the creatures, and he goes back into it, and he's like, and just keeps moving down towards like I guess like the center of the mansion, like the general direction towards the center of the mansion, across the ceiling, pressing himself closer to the ceiling as he goes.
It reminds you of one time you're going through the jungles of Congo, and you crossed path with a white or a completely bestial kindred, and they seem very, very much like that.
Shit. He thinks to himself, not out loud.
Naomi, you get outside and you start to hear 6 creatures moving towards the grounds again. Vaughn is not concentrating on the illusion right now.
All right, so I guess I'm wearing a headset too. She notifies everyone, if not the prince too. But I guess with her blink, I either, depending on where I am, I either get on top of the house or in a tree. I want to stay as silent and like out of their way as much as possible.
You can blink.
Okay, I'll
Do
blink up a tree.
Dex and athletics. Not a tree,
Okay.
but you can blink on top of the house. There are no trees
Oh,
here,
okay.
only bushes, and I don't think they could carry your weight.
Yeah. Should I rouse or no?
Yeah, to arouse, and
Okay.
then Dex athletics to, well, climb really fast. Killjoy, scour out the building. There's a huge window where you can see into a dining hall. There's a large table. There's a fireplace, not lit. But walking around in this huge hall, there's, well, it looks like 10 people sewn together. This huge siege engine thing just walking around. You can't hear it, fortunately, but it's just crawling around with way too many limbs and way too many heads all around. Just seems like their backs has been sewn together into this huge chunk of meat.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate shit like this. Yeah. Okay. I'll pass on that there's a demon baby rolling around with 6 rib cages.
Wow.
So she messes back. But isn't that your kin? Demon babies?
Oh, I know. I have
Ugh.
such a visual imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I can see like the vertebrae over the like stretched
Oh yeah.
underneath
Yep.
the skin and stuff. Oh, it's
And the
That is not
shambling movement. Oh yeah. Oof.
gaunt muscle. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
How awful.
Yeah, JK is just like, oh, more materials.
Yeah, right.
Something like
Real artist. Yeah.
something like this.
Oh, fantastic. It's my favorite.
Do I want to?
I love how it walks too. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I too like to have 18 limbs like a fucking
Now that
centipede.
is true innovation.
Yeah. In some ways that's better, and in some ways it's worse.
It's
Yeah.
much
Yep.
worse. It's much worse.
There are 6 things coming back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna come out of the house if they see an open door, I'm gonna guess. Or like they're gonna figure out what's up. So Killjoy is just gonna be like on the radio, those 6 bogeys are coming back, open fire. If no one tells me not to.
Hmm.
Yeah, Alex is gonna say take him out. You know.
Okay, shot 1. Just the front one. He's about, I don't know, 10 foot
Methodical.
above the mansion, probably, if he's trying to move as quick as he can, but he can't move that quick.
And as quietly as he can over the radio, he's gonna be like, "Look, I'm fine with just setting this place aflame.
Yeah.
If only we can find what we're looking for, the 2 main target, the really, just the main targets that we're looking for here. Blackmore is our target. We can find her and neutralize her. The rest of this can go up in fire. I don't care."
Bang. Eight successes. I finally using my fucking sniper rifle, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
That one's exploded into about a dozen different pieces, I imagine.
Hopefully.
Sorry, I didn't see a roll. I'm just preparing this.
Still good.
8 with 12, 6 superficial damage. Well, you take its one arm off and most of its chest, but it's still crawling. But they look up
Yeah.
and start to scale the mansion. You hear
You got their attention.
the growls of 6 beasts outside and start to hear like gung, 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 on the wood.
Yeah. All right.
They're
I'll buy you time.
they're incredibly fast,
It's
but
gonna be like
they can't
Terminate
fly.
with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, so his plan is to drop back down onto the mansion, run across it, and soaring leap the other side,
Yeah.
because that's quicker than this pansy ass floating that will save his life in a second.
You're doing
Such a useful
distractions.
potion.
I just want to know, Vaughn, are you trying to get down to the others? Because right now you're on the 3rd floor.
I'm gonna slowly make my way down there, but once I hear gunfire and I hear like the chatter, do I have an earpiece or something that I can hear? And once I hear like Alex like open fire and I hear bang, bang, and I imagine the one that's near me is like it runs away to go find out whatever that is. I'm like, all right, and I'd like to use feral whispers and call in as many birds as I can. Again, and you just hear like over the earpiece like, I'm gonna give you some cover, all right?
You don't need to do it again. You
Okay.
have command over these 4 birds.
Is it right if I do it again because I want to get more?
Yes.
I want to try and get as many as I can.
Naomi, while he's doing that, they're scaling the building, crawling towards you. You're on top of the roof right now.
Yeah, so
And you
shit.
hear a shot. Killjoy appears in the air. He lands on the roof and leaps across it.
I might have fucked you a little bit.
that's okay.
There's an open window.
So she's gonna devour and get rid of her hunger. So she's gonna pop 2 of the bags of blood, so I can get rid of all my hunger. If that's okay.
Is it blood bags or Scarlet's tea?
Is there any bonus like?
You can't go to 0 with blood bags.
Okay. Then I'll go with the scarlet tea.
All right.
So that happens, and then so I've been thinking of a couple of things. I do have lock picking. I think I was gonna, if given the opportunity, I don't know if I have the right ingredients on me to make any Molotov cocktails, but she just wants to fucking put on a blindfold and just lit this shit on fire.
I have them. If you had wanted them,
Yeah.
like they're in my bags.
Are the bags on you?
They're in the car, but they yeah.
Okay, so basically I'm gonna relay the information. Prince, what do you want me to do? And the bitches are closing in.
We need to find Blackmore.
Okay.
We need to find Blackmore. I trust that our 2 teammates here will keep the half-dozen scrabblers outside busy for at least a few more minutes.
Dang.
Well, given the right opportunity, I can just cover, like pop one of the bags, soak a piece of cloth, and then run around in circles for a while. They'll chase after me. They can't catch me.
I like that, except for the fact that if we find her, I would prefer to have as many hands on deck in regards to that too. I suppose the alternative is we could just set the whole place on fire and then smoke her out.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario. She turns into torpor, right? So
I just
It
would like
probably has
confirmation that we
underground
get her.
tunnels, like she did in the city.
Yeah.
does any of us have like the equivalent of vampire echolocation for the ground?
As you're talking inside the entrance hall where the stairs go up, curving to the side, huge fucking place.
Yeah.
It's Alex, Victor, and JK inside.
Yeah.
The furniture around you starts to move. You hear the
What the-
squish of flesh, and then you hear a laugh, a maniacal laugh echoing through the place, saying, "There's no need to be rude. Why don't you just come and see me?" The ghouls outside, they scatter and start to run away from the mansion. And you hear something heavy, very heavy, walking towards you guys from down a hall with multiple feet or something.
Fuck
Sense
me.
the unseen.
Yeah, she already has it turned on.
Yeah, I think
Alex
Naomi,
is-
you hear the voice as well, but Killjoy, you don't right now. Vaughn, you hear
He's
it?
gonna back up away from the noise wherever it's coming from.
It's just echoing through the place.
Yeah, Naomi screams to get the F out to you guys.
Okay, yeah, he's got the guns drawn. He's kind of backing up as quickly as he can without like
Yeah, you guys
compromising his.
are so dick deep in their territory. Like, I don't want you guys fucking cornered. Like, that's just not a no-go, and you guys can't get through walls, so...
Because you see them moving around the building. They want to get behind the house, apparently.
I just keep on popping them.
Okay.
Make another shot.
Yeah.
JK's gonna ask out loud. Can you teach me how to make furniture like this? I want to redecorate.
Damn it, JK.
Definitely.
Control yourself, okay?
Come into my dining hall. Come see me. Come talk. There's no need to be so rude. You hear another shot. Stop
Do I
shooting.
hear-
Stop shooting my pets.
I'm not shooting
goes
your
down.
pets.
Killjoy.
Do I hear any of this? I need to talk to JK.
Yeah, it's like it's coming from the walls of the place.
Yeah, fuck. Anyways, so
And when
she's
you
like,
look around, you see tiny mouths around on the
God,
walls.
this whole place is crawling, literally.
I just
Okay.
want to learn these things.
the
So glad I'm not in there.
the best person to talk to the person right now is JK, because who's no better to a person of death can talk to a person of death. Like a criminal is the best person to talk to a criminal is a criminal because they're of kin, right? So JK needs to have, if possible, to make the friendliest introduction as possible. This is his thing.
JK's just gonna start walking and trying to find the dining room.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everyone
Wait a
else get the
minute.
fuck out.
Oh,
You
okay,
walk,
I don't. Oh,
You walk down.
Trust me on this one. I got flame if
No,
need be.
where's the dining hall, ma'am?
Follow my voice. It seems like when she says it like that, it's coming from the hall on the left.
JK's gonna turn to the left. Do I see many legs?
No, but the picture frames, they start to move out of the wall and become arms.
Dope.
oh my God.
JK's good, loving this.
They're not touching you or anything, but they're kind of just creating a path and pointing.
I also have parts, and he'll pull out like Adrian's arm and like some bones that he has left over.
I'd like it that if Vaughn can hear this, he's like, if he can hear it, he's gonna try and make his way
Oh, you
to
can
that
hear
place
it.
as well.
You're crawling on the ceiling and you see like a tiny mouth appear in front of your face. That's all this is going on.
Oh my God.
She screams,
Or it looks
being
more
like,
like the mouth of an insect than a human.
Oh.
Zemeckis can be neutral. Like, maybe she's captive.
Jake is
Meets
just
the
gonna
word.
go deeper into the house. Follow the voice.
Vaughn's gonna follow the voice too, but across the ceiling, and he's just like horrified. This is like horrific shit.
Killjoy, do you keep shooting?
Yeah, he'll also keep an eye out for Segment Inquisition.
Hey, Killjoy, could you stop for a second? She wants to talk.
Bang! Yeah. Okay. One more shot and then it stops.
Oh my God.
Like,
Alex is going right for those. For the
14 with a crit. That's a one hit.
Holy
Messy crit.
God.
Oh my god!
He's so good with that gun.
Nice.
Jesus. How many
Uh,
blood
Biggest
surge?
roll I've seen.
That's
beautiful.
5 10s. Just
Nice crit.
10s.
That's fantastic.
I really want to like
I
willpower
have
just for
never
the
s-
6-10.
Maybe do you hit multiple?
Do go for, well, if that's up to you, but holy shit. That's
Messy
the biggest roll
crit.
I've ever seen ever.
Yeah.
You shoot. You take out 2 of them in one shot because they're lined up perfectly, and you're basically just there like, come on, come on, come on, and then you take the shot. But the potion wears off, and you fall, going through the roof, and landing like right in front of Vaughn.
Do I come with
in the
them?
hall, you just see Killjoy, well, appear, and you hear wood or bones shatter as he crashes through the roof. You take 1 superficial damage from the fall.
Sure.
And I hear
I'm on the roof
Nice.
too. Like, do I crash through as well, going with Killjoy?
No, it's well, you see it. Well,
Okay.
he takes a shot, but something happens, and the potion wears off for some reason, and he
Okay.
just falls down. But he is, well, used to jumping and everything, but I think it takes him quite by surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's like wide-eyed and smiling.
but you took
Yeah.
out both of them, or 2 of them. I should remove some of these guys. But
I need an update on where we are here.
Yeah, as Naomi sees that, she's like, what? You just couldn't handle the backfire of the like shotgun? Like, what was the issue here? And then she remembers the potion.
It could have just been like he just forgot to concentrate on that. He was so engrossed.
Yes. It's like victory. No.
we fall through the roof, appears before Vaughn. JK, you walk through this creepy corridor and open a double door into a large hall where you see this sewn together monstrosity and a woman sitting on a throne made of bones with 3 of those nasty ghouls behind her. She's twirling something in a glass. She smiles at you. She's wearing very little clothes, and it seems to be some sort of metal that's almost melted to her skin. Quite vulgar. She's well, black hair with white on the front, and well, something that looks like a metal brassiere and shoulder plates with skulls on them. All of this looks like metal, but you know it's not. And this is where we end the episode.